record scratches soft in the corner of the room. The scent of old mahogany and your sweet perfume. I'm pouring out the crimson, let the velvet flow. In this candlelight, darling, you got that inner glow. My joints might creak a little when I reach for your hand, but we're the finest rhythm in this whole wide land. Oh, it's a vintage kind of love, aged like fine wine. I'm so glad the stars aligned to make it mine. With a glass in my hand and your heart next to mine, we're drifting through the shadows, losing track of time. My voice is getting heavy, worn by 80 years of blues, but I'd walk another 1,000 in these dusty leather shoes just to see you smile when the saxophone starts to moan. You're the only melody that I have ever known. The oak is in the air and the world is far away. We've got nothing left to do and nothing left to say. Let the world spin outside, let the city lights fade. We're safe in this rhythm that the piano man played. Low and slow, baby, don't let the moment pass. There's a lifetime of stories at the bottom of this glass. Like fine wine, I'm so glad the stars aligned to make you mine. With a glass in my hand and your heart next to mine, we're drifting through the shadows, losing track of time. Glass, let the night go on, just you and me, baby, until the break of dawn. That midnight blue looks so good on you. Keep it slow, just like that.
The moon is hanging low tonight, a silver coin in the sky. I pour a glass of crimson vintage, watch the shadows drift on by. My old bones might be weary, and my voice a little worn, but my heart still sings the melody from the day that you were born. To be my one and only in this velvet midnight glow. Let the needle find the groove, darling, nice and slow. Whoa, let the vintage breathe, let the blues take flight. Just a glass of red and you on this quiet night. The piano's weeping softly, the bass is deep and true. I'm just an old man dreaming, lost in love with you. I remember 1945, the lights of 52nd Street, the way the brass would shimmer, making every heartbeat sweet. Now the city's grown so quiet, and the world has moved along, but we're still here together like a timeless, dusty song. The tannins on my tongue, the scent of jasmine in the air. There ain't no place I'd rather be than in that rocking chair. Oh, let the vintage breathe, let the blues take flight. Just a glass of red and you on this quiet night. The piano's weeping softly, the bass is deep and true. I'm just an old man dreaming, lost in love with you. They say time is a river. Well, I'm happy on the shore, as long as there's a bottle left and you walk through that door. No need for neon lights, no need for fancy talk, just a rhythm of the evening in our slow and steady walk. The label's torn and faded, but the spirit still is gold, like the stories in these silver hairs, the truths that we've upheld. One more sip for yesterday and two for what's to come, while the drummer plays the brushes like a soft and steady hum. Oh, let the vintage breathe, let the blues take flight. Just a glass of red and you on this quiet night. The piano's weeping softly, the bass is deep and true. I'm just an old man dreaming, lost in love with you. Yeah, lost in love with you. Keep the candle burning low, just a little more wine. Good night, my sweet.
shadows dance along the dusty floor. I don't need the city lights no more. Just the amber glow of a single candle flame, and the way the silence whispers your sweet name. The cork is pulled, the cabernet is deep, while the rest of the weary world is fast asleep. Oh, let the record spin a slow and steady tune beneath the silver velvet of a crescent moon. One glass for you and one for my old soul. In this vintage rhythm, we are finally whole. It's a midnight blue, a vintage wine kind of love. My voice is weathered like a river stone, but it sings a melody I've always known. A smoke-filled rooms and that 52nd Street, where the brass was loud and the blues were bittersweet. But tonight the sax is soft, a gentle breeze moving through the branches of the willow trees. Time is a thief, or so the poets say, but it can't take the magic of this moment away. Sip it slow, let the tannins touch your tongue. In the heart of an old man, we're still young. Oh, let the record spin a slow and steady tune beneath the silver velvet of a crescent moon. One glass for you and one for my old soul. In this vintage rhythm, we are finally whole. It's a midnight blue, a vintage wine kind of love. Yeah, just you and me. Let the needle scratch on the vinyl groove. Don't move, darling. Don't move. Sip the wine, feel the blues. Midnight blue, vintage wine. Sunday morning coming, Lord ain't here. The radiator hums a tired song somewhere beneath the window frame. The city's sleeping under clouds, and tonight every street looks the same. A cigarette burns beside the ashtray, drawing circles in the dim lamplight, like it's trying to write a story across the silence of the night. Cigarette smoke Sunday, floating slow
across the room, like a ghost that lost its way beneath the pale blue moon. Cigarette smoke Sunday, and the glass is almost dry, measuring a lonely night, one sip at a time. There's a book I never finished, resting on a wooden chair, half the pages folded over, like somebody left them there. The clock keeps moving without hurry, never asking who I am, just counting every second softly, like grains of drifting sand. Cigarette smoke Sunday, floating slow across the room, like a ghost that lost its way beneath the pale blue moon. Cigarette smoke Sunday, and a glass that's almost dry, measuring the lonely night, one sip at a time. Watch the smoke reach for the ceiling, then disappear without a trace. Maybe that's what all men do after running their long race. No audience, no conversation, no place I need to be, just a company of shadows and a little whiskey beside me. People spend their lives searching for answers carved in stone, but the older that I get, the less I need to know. A warm room, a quiet midnight, a melody drifting through. Sometimes that's enough to make the whole world feel brand new. Cigarette smoke Sunday, floating slow across the room, like a ghost that lost his way beneath the pale blue moon. Cigarette smoke Sunday, and a glass that's almost dry, here's another lonely night, one sip at a time. Cigarette smoke Sunday, before the morning starts. The smoke may fade away, but the blues stay in my heart. The cigarette finally surrenders, the bottle gives its final drop. Outside the first bird starts singing, inside the silence doesn't stop. And as daylight fills the window, soft and gray and new, I watch the last ribbon of smoke disappear from view. Hey, my parent, still awake like me. The hallway's quiet as a church, not a footstep on the floor. Mrs. Johnson upstairs stopped pacing about an hour ago.
The refrigerator hums in rhythm to an old unfinished tune, while moonlight spills across the kitchen like silver from a broken spoon. Apartment 3B, and a bottle on the table. A man grows old in different ways, and tonight this is my label. Apartment 3B, where the silence comes for free. The whole world's sleeping somewhere else, but the night still talks to me. A baseball game plays softly on a radio down the block. The signal fades and reappears like a boat lost in the fog. I pour another finger of whiskey and watch the city lights below. Every window tells a story I'll probably never know. Apartment 3B, and a bottle on the table. A man grows old in different ways, and tonight this is my label. Apartment 3B, where the silence comes for free. The whole world's sleeping somewhere else, but the night still talks to me. There's a coat hanging by the doorway that I haven't worn in years. Funny how we keep old things around long after they disappear. The ceiling carries tiny cracks like rivers on a faded map. And I've spent half this evening tracing where they overlap. Nobody tells you when you're younger how precious ordinary gets. A quiet room, a warm drink, a night without regrets. You spend your years chasing thunder, only to finally find that peace arrives much softer than you ever had in mind. Apartment 3B, and a bottle on the table. A man grows old in different ways, and tonight this is my label. Apartment 3B, where the silence comes for free. The whole world's sleeping somewhere else, but the night still talks to me. Apartment 3B, that's all I'll ever need. A little jazz, a little whiskey, and room enough to breathe. The sky begins to lighten, the darkness starts to bend. I finish what's left in the bottle and let another night in. The city slowly wakes up, but I'll stay here quietly, listening to the final echoes of Apartment 3B. One more hour till dawn, one more hour to think. The city finally lost its voice, the sirens and the traffic too. The only sound still hang around is the ice turning slowly in my dream. The night feels bigger after midnight, like it swallowed every street, leaving only distant rooftops and the rhythm of my heartbeat. One more hour till dawn, one more hour till the light, one more hour with these thoughts keeping me company tonight. The whiskey doesn't judge me, the darkness doesn't ask me why. They just sit here beside me while the stars drift through the sky. An old ceiling fan keeps turning like it forgot how to stop. I've been watching shadows travel across the wall and the clock. Funny how the smallest things become important after two. A flickering bulb, a passing breeze, a memory you never knew. One more hour till dawn, one more hour till the light, one more hour with these thoughts keeping me company tonight. The whiskey doesn't judge me, the darkness doesn't ask me why. They just sit here beside me while the stars drift through the sky. I used to fear the quiet moments, now I welcome everyone. There's honesty inside the silence that disappears beneath the sun. No applause, no conversation, no expectations left to meet. Just an old soul and a tired moon sharing the same empty street. Maybe peace was never waiting at the end of some long road. Maybe peace is simply learning how to carry your own load. Maybe every lonely evening has a lesson of its own, teaching you that being lonely ain't the same as being alone. One more hour till dawn, one more hour till the light, one more hour with these thoughts keeping me company tonight. The whiskey doesn't judge me, the darkness doesn't ask me why. They just sit here beside me while the stars drift through the sky. One more hour till dawn, then another day begins. But for now this quiet midnight feel exactly like a friend. The eastern sky grows silver, the stars begin to fade. I finish the last drop of whiskey and watch the night give way. No grand ending, no revelation, just another dawn to see and
and somehow that's enough tonight for an old man like me.